Hi students, this tip is about your activity called DegreeWorks. So as you know, to access DegreeWorks, we need to go to STC's homepage and let's follow the directions. You're going to look for JAGNet, click on JAGNet. You're going to open your JAGNet account, entering your one username, one password. Once you've done that, you're going to be given this menu in purple and you're going to select the academic planning link. Once you've done that, you're going to select the degree audit and planning options. There are two. For right now, we're going to submit DegreeWorks. Now, once you've done that, you will have your DegreeWorks up and running, and you are going to answer the following questions. So you can see there are a series of questions. There is kind of a major question, the part one, and then there are sub-questions. To do this assignment, please make sure you're answering all components of the question. When you're ready to answer, simply type after a question, start writing your answer, and when you're completely finished, you can save and submit it through the Blackboard activity link. A couple of tips, however. If you would kindly, to help me out a little bit, when you type your answers, if you could put them in a different color, bold them, highlight them in yellow, something to make them stand out for the questions. That would help me a lot. Now, as you start working and you're on question 1, specifically question 1C, some of you are going to notice that your major is incorrect, right? You've listed a major in admissions and it's coming up on your DegreeWorks, but you have since changed that. And I do not want you to do this entire assignment using the wrong major. So what you're going to need to do as soon as you hit step 1C, you're going to have to process the what if feature, putting in the major that you would like it to be. And then you're going to answer all of the remaining questions according to this new major, including the last question, which is doing a screenshot of your degree plan. Now, another tip, in questions 4, you can see them in red, 7 and 8. You'll notice that some of you, when you go to answer this, there is really no answer. For example, in 4, maybe you've already passed all sections of the TSI. If that is true for you, then you don't just leave it blank, because I don't know if that means you didn't do the question, read the question, or it's that just nothing, you don't have anything. That way, if the answer is that you don't need anything, you always need to fill in the blank with N/A, which stands for not applicable. Let's look at questions 5 and 6. On question 5 and 6, I'm asking very specifically about the core curriculum, the core or the gen ed in number 5, and I'm asking about your program or your major in question 6. Please make sure you keep those two straight because a lot of times students swap them out. And also be careful in A and B. In letters A, I'm asking about how many credits are required for that component, and it would be the same for anybody else who's doing that exact same core or that exact same major. And then B, I'm asking how many have you actually completed? How many have applied to your degree? How many of those credits that are required have you actually done? So make sure to keep that straight. And my last tip deals with the very last question on here, which is dealing with screenshotting or screen clipping your entire DegreeWorks page. So you may either do that below, and in the next few pages you can add as many pages as you want, or you can open an entirely new Word document and then screen clip or screenshot there. If you had processed the what if feature, I want that information, not the wrong information. The only other thing that I'd like to say is please make sure that it's clear, that I can see it with ease and I don't have to enlarge things to see them. This is how I'll be grading your DegreeWorks assignment. So I need to be able to see it clearly, and the only other suggestion that I have for you, of course, is if you have questions as you work along, I have provided a sample DegreeWorks in another document. So I've provided screenshots and then the answers to the questions based on those screenshots. So if you want to double check your answers or you have no clue what the answer should be, you can go look at these samples to get an idea of what your answer should look like or where I got the information. The only question that I did not provide a response for is question 9. For obvious confidentiality reasons, I did not provide a student's entire DegreeWorks entire record. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and ask me any questions, comments, concerns, or criticisms.